Hello, I am Scarlett. In this video, we will explore the theory that Saltburn is just a remake of The Talented Mr. Ripley. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the latest movies, reviews, and analysis. So let's dive in. To delve deeper into the assertion that Saltburn is essentially a remake of The Talented Mr. Ripley, we must embark on a comprehensive examination of both films, dissecting their narrative structures, character dynamics, thematic underpinnings, and the broader cultural and artistic contexts within which they were created. This analysis aims to uncover the layers of similarity and divergence, offering a nuanced perspective on the relationship between the two works. The Talented Mr. Ripley, directed by Anthony Minghella and released in 1999, is an adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's novel of the same name. It is a psychological thriller that explores themes of identity, obsession, and the dark underbelly of the human psyche. The film follows Tom Ripley, a young man with a chameleonic ability to mimic others, as he navigates the sun-drenched landscapes of Italy, entangling himself in a web of deceit, murder, and identity theft. Saltburn, on the other hand, is a more recent cinematic endeavor. For the purposes of this analysis, let's assume it presents a narrative that, on the surface, shares thematic and structural resemblances with The Talented Mr. Ripley. The exploration of class dynamics, identity, and the pursuit of a more aspirational life, set against a backdrop of luxury and privilege, would serve as the initial points of comparison. Both films, presumably, employ a narrative that centers around a protagonist who is at once charismatic and morally ambiguous. This character's journey into the world of the elite, driven by a desire for belonging and recognition, sets the stage for the unfolding drama. In The Talented Mr. Ripley, Tom Ripley's transformation and subsequent descent into criminality are marked by his interactions with Dickie Greenleaf and the affluent expatriate community in Italy. If Saltburn mirrors this narrative arc, the protagonist's engagement with a similar community and the eventual unraveling of their facade would be pivotal points of analysis. The structure of both films likely employs suspense and psychological depth to explore the protagonist's complex psyche, with pivotal moments that reveal the lengths to which they will go to protect their newfound identity and status. The manipulation, deceit, and eventual confrontation with the consequences of their actions would be critical in drawing parallels between the two narratives. A detailed comparison of the character dynamics in both films would reveal the nature of the relationships that drive the narrative forward. In The Talented Mr. Ripley, the relationship between Tom Ripley and Dickie Greenleaf is central, characterized by admiration, envy, and ultimately, betrayal. The exploration of similar relationships in Saltburn would be essential, particularly how the protagonist's interactions with characters representing wealth and privilege serve as a catalyst for their transformation and moral decay. The thematic exploration of identity, class, and the pursuit of the American dream, or its equivalent, in a foreign land provides a rich tapestry for comparison. Both films, through their respective narratives and settings, offer a critique of the allure of wealth and the corrosive effect of pretending to be someone you're not. The psychological and moral implications of these themes, as portrayed through the protagonist's journeys, would be a focal point of this analysis. Cultural and artistic context. Understanding the cultural and artistic context in which Saltburn was created, in comparison to The Talented Mr. Ripley, would offer insights into how societal changes and cinematic trends may have influenced its narrative and thematic focus. The evolution of societal attitudes towards class, identity, and the concept of the self-made individual could reflect in the nuanced differences between the two films, despite their apparent similarities. In concluding this analysis, it would be essential to weigh the evidence of narrative, thematic, and character similarities against the backdrop of their respective cultural and artistic contexts. While Saltburn may share structural and thematic resemblances with The Talented Mr. Ripley, the extent to which it can be considered a remake, as opposed to a film inspired by similar themes, would depend on a detailed examination of these elements. Ultimately, the comparison reveals not only the timeless nature of certain narratives, but also the ways in which contemporary cinema continues to explore complex themes of identity, belonging, and the human condition. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. See you in the next video.